I basically need to shove the fairies into the basement. That's what we're all here to do. We're here to shove fairies into the basement. Oh my gosh, here they are. Okay, so while she's having herself a little sing-song in the forest here, who happens to hear her? Oh my gosh, wow, what a surprise. Hey, my little Peacherinos, and welcome back to another episode of our Disney Princess Sleeping Beauty Challenge. Wait, so Disney Princess Challenge, Sleeping Beauty, who is our 4th princess, and this is also episode number 4. Now, you're probably wondering, why are we starting in a lot that has nothing to do with anything that we've done so far? And that's because today's episode is actually going to be a really fun one. We're going to be adding the fairies from the gallery you guys have been uploading under the hashtag, which I'm going to put on the screen now, Clare Siobhan DPC. Hashtag Clare Siobhan DPC, which is Disney Princess Challenge. I'm going to be adding your fairies from that, and I'm also going to be adding Prince Phillip. But before we do that, I was like, oh, I need a place for the fairies to live. And obviously, Aurora runs away into the forest and lives. Well, she doesn't. This isn't what happens in the movie, but it's going to happen in our challenge because I'm using the challenge rules. But she runs away and goes to a cottage where the fairies live in the forest. Now, you guys have been tweeting me a amazing looking cottage made by Plant Sim Girl. It's hard to tell here, but I promise you it's going to look really exciting. I've been searching for a lot because I wanted to put it in Glimmerbrook because I'm going to make the girls all spellcasters because of course they're fairies, so it just kind of makes sense. However, I'm not able to add it there because there's no lots big enough for that, so we're going to go ahead and check this out now. So plenty of fun stuff happening in this episode. If you guys are excited, you know what to do. Give it a big cheeky thumbs up. Make sure you share this video because if it does well, then I will keep making them, so please give it a load of support. And let's get into it. Let's play some more of Sleeping Beauty Challenge with Aurora. So Plant Sim Girl, I'm going to give a massive shout out for this because I am excited to see how this looks. I feel like it's going to look very cool. All I know so far is that it is freaking huge. That makes it very difficult to place. Okay, wow. Okay, first of all, I think we need to do a little bit of moving around because we need to kind of like... Wait, why? Oh, it's gonna cut some bits off, isn't it? Please don't be doing this. Okay, I'm gonna put BB move objects on so that nothing gets lost when we place it because I want it to face this road here. So let's go ahead and grab it to place again because I feel like the front of the house should face the road. Even though it's meant to be hidden, it's just kind of like, I don't know, sort of my preference. It still wants to cut some bits off, but I don't think we can really avoid that. Also, I'm not really sure where the front is. Let's try this for a second. Nope. It's gonna be here, isn't it? So I need to just turn it one way that way. This is where like my brain is like, I can't figure out what I want to do. So it's just once this way. So just go that way once. Okay, that should be right now. I think we're gonna lose some trees, but no, that's not right. That still isn't right because, I mean, it kind of works this way. You need to, like, access it, but I guess you could come through the forest a little bit there and we still get hidden. That's the front door. The front door is at least facing forward. Okay, I think we're going to go with it like this. So this is such a pretty looking build because you'll have to kind of come around here. In fact, I'm kind of thinking maybe we move this tree here because it hides the house a little bit more. And also it gives you a little bit of access, which is always handy. And wow, it's so pretty. We've even got like a little gardening area here. There's like a little cute well there that I think you kind of access. Oh my gosh, out the other little side of the house here. Just honestly so cute. I don't quite know what's going on here. I don't know if that's meant to be happening. I wonder if I can try and sort of like disguise this sort of odd bit just a little bit. Maybe even move. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to access this. I am going to have to make some changes because I already know it's a 1-bed. And we've got 3 fairies to fit in there as well. So it's not really gonna work as it is currently, is it? Okay, there, we've kind of hidden that bit a little bit. I still don't quite know how the access to that is gonna work, but here is the beautiful little house on the ground floor. This tree is gonna make more sense in a moment because on the ground floor we've got a cute little kitchen. It is still meant to be set in the 1800s, so I think it's the 1800s. It's pretty old, so it still should look pretty old inside the house as well. And then upstairs we've got the bedroom, and this is where the tree makes sense because look, the tree is kind of like part of the architecture of the house, which I think is really cool. Now, one issue I can already see is that where are we going to put the fairies? So I was kind of thinking we need another staircase to go up to the top floor. Okay, so I'm kind of trying to work out how to do this because I need to have more space than is originally in the build, but I don't want to mess with the build too much because like it's a really pretty build. I basically need to shove the fairies into the basement. That's what we're all here to do. We're here to shove fairies into the basement. basement. So, and we kind of have this like area here that's not currently used for anything. So what I was thinking is we could kind of use it for the stairs. I'm kind of sad. I don't want to like come in and like destroy this build, but also kind of need to. So that kind of works. I can switch this around to here. Okay, and I'm just hoping they can reach there. Okay, so there we go. I've gone and added a bottom bit for the little fairies to live. So we've got 3 bedrooms downstairs as well, all still in fitting, and I've added a little window on that side too. So the cottage really doesn't look that different, which is good. It just has this little extra bit here, which still fits under the roof, so perfect. And we have a place for the fairies to live. So I guess the next thing for me to do is add some fairies. Let's go ahead and check out the fairies that you guys have uploaded to the gallery. So we're going to be looking on the hashtag Clare Siobhan Disney Princess Challenge, DPC. Okay, I've spot my own name wrong. I've missed an N off the end there. No, I've not. Clare Siobhan. Yeah, that's my name. Think so. Think that's my name. Okay, so we've got some fairies here. I don't know if people are uploading them in 3s or as individuals. I'm going to keep the same names from the Sleeping Beauty movie though, which is Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. So that is who I'm going to be looking out for. So I can see a Merryweather here. We've got a Fauna here as well. Cute. Another Fauna here. Ooh, a popular Flora here. And just a reminder, I think this... Oh, wait, this tells us. Green is Fauna, red is Flora, and my favorite is the blue, which is Merryweather. Oh, there's a really cool... Is this Flora as well? This is a cool Flora too. Let's go ahead and check this one out. I think there's 3, but I want to just use like 1 from each person to make sure we can try and use as many people as possible. So that was by Loris S1237. We've got her... I don't have the same hair. I'll try and find something similar, but we've got her Flora. Oh man, I'm gonna get these guys so confused, aren't I? Ooh, we've got some really cute faunas as well. This is gonna be so hard to pick. Now this lady here I saw on the Discord. I'm thinking it could be a good fauna. This is by Blueberry. I'm gonna have to add stuff to it, but I'm thinking I'm gonna make them look a little bit fairy anyways. So I'll make her our fauna, and then all we've got left is my favorite, which is Merryweather. And I like Merryweather because she's got like a lot of attitude, which I love about her. This girl's super cute. This is by Look1016. Oh man, there's so many cute ones. I don't know which one to go for. Wow, you guys have done such a good job. Like literally everybody is amazing. Like so cute. But I really like the attitude of this girl here. I think she kind of looks quite Merryweather. So I'm gonna go ahead and check her out. Okay, so the other thing I was thinking of doing is matching their heights to how they appear here, which is kind of Merryweather's a little bit shorter, also a little bit plumper, and I might go ahead and represent that too. And then it looks like Flora is pretty tall and Fauna is kind of in between. So Flora is going to be tall, Fauna will be regular height, and Merryweather will be short. And I'm also just going to plump her out a little bit. Oh my gosh, she's so adorable. I don't have the exact same makeup that she originally had on. However, I have some just like it because I want to give her that, there we go, like the little blue flicks. I might give them all like makeup that matches their color. So we've got like blue makeup Merryweather. And I was kind of debating giving them all like these magic eyes, because they're meant to be fairies. So they kind of should have a little bit of like a magical appearance. Oh, I don't know if that's a little bit scary though. Maybe oh man, it's still kind of scary. Maybe if I went less blue on her eye makeup. I just want them all to have like a similar sort of theme. Okay, maybe hers like this. And then I kind of didn't originally want to go down the outfit route, but then it also does definitely make it easier to like distinguish them as fairies. I'm also going to make them all spellcasters too. Plus, if they were dressed really modern, it wouldn't match like the rest of, like, obviously Aurora is there in her like princess dresses, so it kind of needs to match that. In fact, I'm going to see if I can get some like good custom content outfits. So give me a sec, I'm gonna restart my game. Okay, so after lots of getting the right content and doing outfits for them, I have the final look. So we've got Flora. I decided to go for these dresses, 1 because I can make them all match, and 2 because they look really like cute and fairy. And then I've got them a hot weather one. Hers is pink, I know I couldn't get red, and a cold weather one. And then we've got Fauna, who is super adorable as well. We've got her regular outfit, her sleepy wear, her hot weather, and her cold cold weather too. And then finally, we've got my fave, little Merryweather with her blue version of the same dress. Ooh, I need to change her eyes. I ended up giving them all these eyes because I think it was Fauna that came with them and they just looked really cool. So I was like, okay, we'll do that for all of them. So there we go. Got Merryweather as well with her pajamas. I'll do her eyes, and then her hot weather and her cold weather too. So let me know what you think. I can't wait for her to meet them all. They're all set as teenagers, which is perfect because Aurora is a teenager too. And let's get them in the house ready for Aurora to meet. Oh my gosh, look at their wings. Their wings are covering Flora a little bit there. Ooh, there's one person left to add, isn't there? Because we still need to add ourselves a Prince Charming. And we're going to be checking out the Prince Phillip that you guys have submitted. And I can see some good ones already. We've got this one from YouTuber Simmer Plays. Absolutely beautiful. We've also got this handsome guy here from Daisy Do 1414. Very cute as well. We've got Ellie's Bigarat? I don't know. I can't pronounce very well. We've got this Prince Phillip as well. Oh wow, there's so many good ones. Literally, you guys are awesome. This has got a really like Riverdale vibe to it. Love that. That was by Kawaii Unicorn. Oh my gosh, so many cute ones. Oh, this one's got like such a cute, innocent little look. Oh man, I don't know which one to go for. They're all so good. Like literally so good. Wow, so real. That's by Momoception. That one was by Luna Yunez. That one, I think, actually looks a lot like Prince Phillip. Now, I could actually get his CC, but I don't quite think it matches my game very well. But just a reminder, this is what we're going for. He's such a cute, handsome prince. Like this one, I think is a cutie pie. I like this one a lot, but also I like this one a lot too. And it matches my game pretty well. Let me add them both real quick and we can do a little compare and contrast. Oh, we don't have the right skin tone for him or his eyebrows. No. Oh, wow. I'm getting shown different ones this time and they're so cute. This one is Lulu J9. Super cute. And then this one is by Starpuff. Again, very cute. Oh my gosh. You guys are spoiling me. This is by, he's so adorable too. Millie Emma. Let's just pop a load in and we'll make them fight it out. Or I might just do it based on whose CC I've got the most of. Okay, I'm gonna add this one as well. Oh no, I've got nothing of him. Oh wow. This is by Korjad. Wow. He's so cute. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one's an absolute cutie pie. And I've got loads of his CC, which is always really helpful. So we've got that one. This one, I honestly think is so cute. However, I just don't have anything to put on him. Then we've got this dude here. Oh man, he's also cutie pie. This is so hard. Like so hard. I don't know which one to go for. This one's a shame. I just don't have anything. Like nothing has come over. So I think it's between these two. Prince Phillip #1 or Prince Phillip #2. Oh man, I really don't know. They're both so cute. They both kind of look a lot like the Prince Phillip from the movie as well. Oh, I think I'm gonna go for this one. I think I'm gonna go for this one. All the skin details are on every outfit as well, which makes things really easy for me. So, okay. Wow, we have our Prince Phillip. There was a lot of good ones to choose from. Let's not lie. Okay, let's find him a princely outfit. He's kind of wearing like a hunting outfit in the movie when she meets him. I don't really have that. And like I said, I wasn't in love with the ones that I could get online. So I'm just kind of gonna have to make do with what I've got. I almost think something like that. I know it's a little bit out there, but he's meant to look princely. And then he's meant to have a hat with a little feather in it. Now, I don't know if this is looking very piratey. I think it's a red hat actually. But it's also like the most similar to the movie. And it's just for their initial meeting. I can change his outfit after that. I could download the CC one. I don't know if it's a little bit low res. Yeah, like that hat comes right down to his eyebrows. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just don't like it enough. I think, although it's kind of mud, this is a better direction to take him. I have that one too, but like, it's like a bucket is on his head. I just don't like it. I don't think it's very cool. I think that's cooler. I can see more of his beautiful face. Okay, and then I've just made his eyes a little bit darker because Prince Phillip has kind of dark eyes. And then let's make him a teenager. Okay, I'm so excited to meet him. He is such a babe. But for now, she's still locked up in the castle. So let's finally get into playing with a little bit of Aurora and her 4 new siblings. Because if you guys didn't remember, we have 4 new babies in the house. We've got Perla here. We've got Blair here. We've got Vivian here. And of course, we've got the child that stole the next in line, the heir from Aurora, which is Prince Louis himself. So I think the fact that all these children have suddenly descended on the house, the fact that she will no longer take the throne of her parents, which kind of sounds really bad, but she's not next in line anymore, and the fact that Louis is going to get a load of like freedom that she won't get has kind of been a little bit, and also he stole the thunder of her birthday party as well, cannot forget that, has kind of majorly annoyed Aurora. Oh, I need to get beds for the little kids to sleep in, but I'm going to send all of them to bed. We're kind of running out of space, which, you know, having 4 kids will definitely do. I'm going to say that Louis gets his own room because he's the only boy. So he's got his own room here, but then I feel like it's going to be hard to fit 3 girls in here. So this is like extra salt in the wound because I literally don't think I've got another room because of course Cinderella's still living with us. So what they're going to say is, I'm really sorry, Aurora, but you're going to have to move back into your kid bedroom because we need to try and fit 3 girls in. So she's also lost like her big beautiful room as well. So there we go. All the little princesses have got their own room too. So whilst all of her little siblings are going to bed in her like beautiful room where she practiced her artwork and her potions, I don't know why she did that, but she did, and her singing, and she had a desk to write letters on. Now she is kind of relegated back to the room where she spent most of her toddlerhood. Oh wow, so she's sat in here looking pretty miffed about the whole thing, feeling pretty tense and being like, I don't want to be this perfect princess anymore. I just want to live. I want to know what's beyond my castle walls. I just want to explore. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that she wants to sneak out the house tonight, but obviously as soon as people see her dressed as a princess, they're gonna know exactly who she is and she'll never be able to escape. So she is gonna dress as a peasant to disguise herself. And I have just the thing for that because I have downloaded some CC of her like peasant gear. It sounds really weird saying peasant, but I mean, it is the 1800s. I'm pretty sure they would have used that term. So here we go. She's in her little peasant clothes. I've put it as a cold weather outfit because it's snowing outside, and if I don't, she will die. So here we go. I'm also gonna have to actually take off her crown because that is a dead giveaway as well. And she's gonna head off into the night dressed as a peasant to just try and experience what it's like to live a normal life. We're gonna get her to change into her new peasant clothes. Do a little twirl around and swish. I always do like outfit changes on MCC, so I never actually see them do this anymore. Although she doesn't look like, is she a bit nervous? Nope. Okay, she's brave, she's strong. She's mad at the world, which is always a good reason to do something, right? And let's get her for the first ever time to leave. Well, she did it once before when there was a fire and she got told off from it, which seems very unfair. But this time she is doing it for real. She's gonna run away from the castle walls where she's never allowed to leave. Luckily, the snow has actually melted, or else this could have gone very dangerously, very, very quickly. But she is leaving the safety and security, but also the kind of, I don't know, constant pressure and almost jail kind of feeling of the castle and running out into the real world. She's taking her sweet time though. I mean, where are you, babes? Come on. Okay, here she is. Wow. Maybe if she ran, she would have attracted attention. She's just trying to look like, you know, one of the peasants. I feel so weird saying that. But she's trying to look peasant-like and disappearing off. Now, obviously, there's not a great deal of places for her to go, but I feel like if she's smart and she gets across these rocks, she can make it to this little island here, which is the bluffs. So I'm gonna get her to sneak away to the bluffs. Look, you just nip across these rocks and it's right here. So this is the bluffs. Now, I know when she meets Prince Charming, when she meets him in the movie, it's daytime, but as part of the challenge, I have to sneak away at night. So we are heading here in the night instead. Ooh, and straight away, she's not as tense anymore either. Instead, she looks pretty like interested, happy, excited to see the real world. And of course, when Prince Phillip finds her, I think she's like singing in the forest. So I've got her to do a little bit of singing as well. She looks so cute. Okay, it's 5 a.m. in the morning. We don't have very long for this meeting to take place. So I'm gonna have to get my skates on. So while she's having herself a little sing-song in the forest here, who happens to hear her? Oh my gosh, wow, what a surprise. It's only our dashing Prince Prince Phillip with his little pirate outfit on, but pretend it's an 1800s, I don't know, hunting outfit with a little feather in his cap. He's like, wow, what a beautiful voice. I want to join in. Because this is what he does in the movie. So in the movie, he actually joins in singing. He's very smooth. He like joins in singing with her and like starts like dancing with her. And she's like, oh my gosh, it's snowing as he comes over. Wow, so romantic. But in The Sims, I'm just gonna have him come over and start singing the same song as her. He sounds really good. Wow, so charming. What a Prince Charming. I actually can't believe it started snowing as well, as if just to add to the romance of the situation. And then because this is kind of what he does in the movie, I'm gonna get him to do an enchanting introduction because she's all like a little bit freaked out. Oh wow, literally she threw petals on him. She actually threw petals on him. She's a little bit freaked out by this prince that comes over. Oh wow, he's straight in with a flirtation. Oh wow, and straight in with a hug, but she's a bit freaked out by this prince that just comes out of nowhere because obviously she's been not been able to like ever meet anybody before, but he's so charming and sweet and wonderful, and he is actually a nice man. He's a nice boyo, don't worry. And he's like, why don't we keep dancing and singing to that song we were singing to? And of course, remember, he thinks that she's only like a peasant girl because she's dressed as a peasant when he meets her. He actually doesn't care because I think in the movie he even convinces, he's meant to be getting married to another princess, but he's so in love with Aurora, he doesn't care that she's a peasant, and he convinces his dad that it doesn't matter what class you are, he wants to marry her all the same. So the two of them having a little slow dance in the snow, like literally romantic scenes right here, romantic scenes. And look at little Aurora's cheeks. Her cheeks are so pink. I feel like straight away, this is a Disney movie, so it's allowed. They've already fallen madly in love with each other because that's how things work in Disney movies. And he also feels like he's met his true love. But Aurora is kind of like in 1 minute lost in the dancing. And then in the next minute, she's like, oh no, I've run away from home and it's daytime, 8 a.m. in the morning, everything's kicking off at home. They are gonna realize that you guys snuck off for a little slow dance in the snow. A snow dance, if you will. Frozen is next, okay? Stop getting ahead of yourself, Snow. This is about Aurora, not about the girls from Frozen. He's like asking her, why don't we spend a day hanging out? And she's like, I can't. He's like, I can't, I'm not supposed to be here. So she's gone ahead and left him. And look at him. Look how in love this boy is. This boy has met our Aurora and he is completely and utterly smitten with her. He's so cute. I literally can't stop staring at him. He's such a cute sim. So Aurora has arrived back at the castle thinking, oh, I can just sneak in. Fingers crossed. I think everybody's up, but maybe they haven't checked into my bedroom yet. However, you know who is desperately frightened that something is going to happen to Aurora all the time. And of course, would realize that she has left the castle. It's only Prince Nazim looking absolutely furious. So he is going to come outside. Okay, he's going to give her a hug first because he is her dad and it comes from a place of love, but he's way too overprotective and he's super angry that she was out all night. If she even dared to tell him that she was out all night meeting a boy, I think he would actually lose his mind, let's face it. But he's like, what are you going out dressed like that? Is the 1800s equivalent to, oh my gosh, your skirt is too short. But instead it's like, your clothes are too peasant-y. What are you doing going out dressed like a total peasant? He's absolutely fuming. He's like, I never want to ever wake up and find you not in your bed again, acting like some common peasant. He is going to argue with her and say, right, you are grounded, young lady, basically. Not only are you not allowed to leave the castle walls, you're not allowed to leave the castle itself. You can't even go into the grounds. You're not even allowed to leave the castle walls, not even the ground walls, the actual castle walls. You are grounded for good, young lady, okay? Because if everyone finds out that you're off running off, how will you get married to a prince one day or to a fine upstanding gentleman? They won't want anything to do with you. I don't believe this, by the way. It's just 1800. This is how they thought in the 1800s. No one wants to marry you, will never be able to marry you off, and you'll be a spinster forever, okay? So get back into this castle right now. So yeah, she's back to being dressed very regal as a princess. And despite the fact that her dad kind of chewed her out, she's still feeling super romantic about the whole dance thing. I think now she's met her actual like soulmate, I don't think any rules from dad are gonna keep her inside the castle walls. Wow, she's not even eating upstairs in like the royal chambers. She's eating downstairs, probably because she hates the fact that she's a royal so much. She is upset though. I mean, the doors are locked. I don't really know what she can do, but there is of course this little wishing well in the room where she used to play as a child. I'm gonna get her to make a wish. I mean, she's a princess. We got loads of money. Let's present an offering of 5,000 simoleons and then let's make a wish for romance. Because this is the Disney challenge, you know. All the Disney movies tend to be very based around romance, although Frozen less so, and that is our next one. So she's bringing her food out with her, which is kind of fun. But here we go. She's making an offering for romance. And oh, what's this? A glowing in the eyes? Has our wish come true? Oh, wow. Okay. It's glowing green. That has got to be a good sign. Romance is definitely in the air. I mean, it was already. But the reason I did it is, of course, for our little fairies. So little Aurora's spell asking for help with her romantic life may have just gone ahead and summoned her some little fairies. So as little Aurora goes to look out of the castle grounds that she'll never get to explore again, her little spell may have gone ahead and summoned her a little bit of help in the name of course, our 3 fairies. Oh my gosh, here they are. Okay, we've got ourselves a Fauna, a Flora, and a Merryweather. And as Aurora comes down to moan to these little fairies, none of them who are actually facing her, interestingly. But yeah, she's gonna come down and tell them that her life is so unfair. She's never allowed to leave the castle again. All she wants to do is live her own life with her own dreams. And, you know, maybe one day meet a beautiful Prince Charming that she found in the woods and had a little bit of a sing and a dance with. The fairies are like, well, it might just be your lucky day because we are very magical and very powerful and oh my gosh, boohooing, literally boohooing. But the fairies are like, just say the magic words and we can take you away from here to a little hidden place in the woods. Maybe your absence will help teach your family that, you know, you're a strong, independent woman. And I mean, I'd say you don't need no man, but she definitely is wanting a little piece of Phillip, I would say. But that she doesn't need to be locked in a house and she doesn't need her family holding her back. So I think she's gonna be like, yes, I agree, whisk me away quick before the nanny sees. And so off with the help of magic. Please ignore, that's the only way I can make her do it, but trust me, it's not her doing it. The fairies have done that. They've gone ahead and trans-teleported or magicaled her away. I mean, what are these two doing? Babes, come on, get with the system. There you go. Okay, you just wanted to do it in beautiful harmony. I can respect that. So here we go, teleporting away from our beautiful castle. And instead, she's here ready to begin. Oh, wow, all in time for once. Well done, girls. Ready to begin a new chapter of her life in our beautiful little fairy cottage. She's also been magicked into her peasant clothes just to make sure that nobody knows that a princess has been whisked away. And how freaking cute is this house? This is her new home. She is in the woods. She has complete freedom. She can do whatever she wants in the house. She can do whatever she wants in the grounds. And most importantly all, if she ever wants to leave the grounds, all she needs to do is walk over this pretty little bridge and explore wherever she wants to her heart's content. She now has complete, total and utter freedom. So in the next episode, we will get to experience living in our, where's it at? Our adorable little fairy home a little bit more. And I want you guys to tell me what we do now with her, because the rules are pretty much run away, meet a Prince Charming, and that's kind of it. So we need to know what Aurora can do with her life next. So please, please, please go ahead and let me know in the comments below. If one of your fairies got chosen or if your Prince Charming got chosen, please let me know in the comments below. I love, love, love all of our fairies and I can't wait to play with our Prince Charming too. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of my Disney Princess Challenge. If you did, give it some love and I'll see you guys in another. Bye!